So, this evening we shall be presenting the world premiere of a civilized discussion written by Mr. Jim Sorensen and David Wallace. It is Jim's masterpiece. I simply made it better. Just saying. I don't know why, but he feels a bit salty about it, but it's right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the first person I would like you to give a big extended welcome to as he approaches the stage tonight in the role of Thrustinator, it's Raz!
And next up, playing Grimlock, we have Jim.
It's Mr. Nick Roche!
And then playing Azara, Scepter for Lighting.
Mr. Paul Lighting! And then in the role of Vector Prime and Rhinox, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Richard Newman! Gentlemen, it is over to you.
Greetings, friends. I am Vector Prime, guardian of space and time. My perspective extends beyond the realities you know, encompassing all that is, was, will be, and indeed can be.
So, you're a Time Lord?
Silence, Thrustinator.
Sorry.
We are here to observe, not make comments.
You observe all you want, Rustvatu! Thrustinator here to have fun! What are we doing here?
In the not-too-distant future, a threat will arise to menace the very fabric of reality. It is our mission to find the greatest scientific mind in all of Cybertron to prevent this. And so we must travel the highways and byways of time and space to choose the most fitting candidates.
Sounds dangerous. And how many brain boxes do we need to find?
Our moderator is already selected, and I am very confident that one of our candidates will be there already. He's very close to me, after all. But enough talk. Let us find our two remaining panelists.
Moderator? And how exactly do we find the greatest Cybertronian scientist?
Simple. They shall engage in intellectual debate. Come, Thrustinator. Time waits for no one, not even me.
Where are we?
Earth, circa 2001. The perfect time to pluck our would-be candidates from history.
Oh, that's me. But there's nothing here. No people, no cars, no nothing.
Precisely, Thrustinator. This is non-canonical territory. The vast emptiness between 1986 and 2005. Here we can do what we want because, despite the cries of G1ers everywhere, Hasbro have never written any official fiction for this time. We can remove our prize without affecting the most important thing in history.
The time stream?
The TF Wiki.
So how are we here if no exist?
Simple. We are not endorsed. Unofficial. Pure fan fiction.
So, we can do what we want? Oh, Thrustinator could be king! Finally! Thrustinator becomes respected! Wait, over there! What's going on over there?
Be careful. Over there lies one of the most dangerous and treacherous moments in all of recorded Transformers fan fiction.
Dreamwave!
Excuse me.
No, don't sneak up on me!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. Pardon my curiosity, but what are you doing here?
Ah, Preceptor, what perfect timing. I knew you'd be along here before long. My name is Vector Prime, guardian of space and time.
Ah, I see. Rather like a Time Lord, then.
Oh, yes, like a Time Lord.
How wonderful! Ever since I was a young protoform, it has always been my dream to travel throughout time, to see the great achievements of our ancestors, to see the new horizons of tomorrow. Oh, the excitement! Oh, the wonder!
Oh, why didn't they kill you off in the movie? Wait, how did you know where to find us anyway?
Well, you see, I received this letter. It told me there was an opportunity to become Chief Scientist of Cybertron, a vast improvement on the rigors of my daily routine.
Ah, yes, day-to-day battle with the Decepticons.
Worse, I'm afraid.
Hey, Perceptor. Hey, pal. Where you gone?
Who's that running toward us?
Perceptor, it's me, your best friend, Braun. We haven't had our morning hug yet, bestie. Hello?
Oh, please! You have to take me with you. Get me out of here. Ever since that whole Microbots incident, he will not leave me alone.
As you wish.
Now where Timebot dragged Thrustinator?
He dragged you to the wrong place! At wrong time, weird cyborg butt-bot!
Ah, greetings, Grimlock. Grimlock, this is a guardian of space and time like myself.
Oh, and nighttime flying blue puffs! Me Grimlock love that show!
Yes, like him. Perceptor, I believe you two know each other.
Surely, you cannot be serious. How could he be considered for the most esteemed scientific position? His intellect is dwarfed even by one such as Thrustinator.
Me Grimlock not stupid! Me Grimlock king!
Oh, shut up!
Yes, well, quite. Perceptor, it was never my intention to involve Grimlock, but my hand was forced.
What could possibly compel one such as you to do something anathema to your purpose?
It's in Simon Furman's appearance contract. Paragraph 1, line 1. There must always be a Grimlock somewhere.
Me Grimlock couldn't be cosplay! They portrayed it dressed like Grimlock! Me one female dino!
No. She's too classy for that. Far too much self-respect.
What about the other one, David? Yes, my understanding is that his self-respect is measured at close to zero, statistically speaking.
Definitely not. The last time he dressed up, it was problematic.
Thrustinator say we tell Furman to stick his contract right up his ass.
No, absolutely not. If you think for a moment that he's just a comic book writer, you are wrong. You think James Roberts can kill? Furman literally wrote the book on it. He will make you old, outdated, obsolete, and forgotten in a second. Just like... I was going to say Donald Trump. But... But enough of this. Come now, the rest of the panel is waiting. It is time for the debate to begin. Now behold, we've come to Cybertron, where the Great War is over. Autobots Autobots and Decepticons live together in peace, if not harmony. But disputes still arise, and there must be some means of settling them non-violently. And so that most ancient of traditions is utilized to ensure the will of the people is heard.
Thumb wrestling?
Elections. And so I now direct your attention to Tarminster Hall, where the chief scientist of Cybertron is about to be chosen.
Hello? Yes. Yes. Welcome to the debate which will decide who will be the next chief scientist. I am your moderator, Megatron. Yes. That never gets old. With us are three candidates. The first is a pathetic Autobot energon guzzler with the most useless port mode imaginable.
A phone box?
Worse, a microscope. I give you Perceptor. Please introduce yourself.
I am the leading intellectual authority among the Autobots, and thus eminently qualified for the position of chief scientist. Well, not to brag, but I've also written some very well-received slash-fic about Finn and Poe Dameron.
Next up, a Maximal who was a thorn in my side throughout the Beast Wars.
Oh, Botanica.
No, I said Beast Wars, not Beast Machines. Explanator wannabe. Besides, I've never really accepted beast machines into my head canon. I give you Rhinox.
Yup, that's me. I've been the head Maximal scientist for the past 200 years.
Pardon me? Perhaps my audio processors experienced some minor feedback glitch, but did you say hundreds of years?
Yes.
Well, I've held my position for over 4 million years. Now, how can you possibly be as qualified as I?
Would that be the 4 million years period of scientific, cultural, and economic stagnation that began with the launch of the Ark?
Correct. That is the period to which Hey!
And finally, for some completely inexplicable reason, a completely unqualified moron has thrown his crown into the ring.
Me Grimlock and smart. Think me be great chief science doodle.
Quite. Let's get to our first question. Say you discover that the fabric of reality starts breaking down, and what was previously your singular universe starts to get overrun with G.I. Joes, Mask, Raw Space Cadet, Action Man, and other assorted also-rans.
You entirely sure this is a hypothetical situation?
Moving on. Your question is, what would you do about it?
That would be truly fascinating. The logical first step would be to take as many readings as possible, given the available instrumentation. I would then correlate these results with all known historical and theoretical models. Am I boring you?
Oh no, please go on. There might be a few audience members still conscious.
Perceptor, during my time on Axelon, I learned that sometimes actions speak louder than words. I would quickly assess the situation and advise on an appropriate course of action, possibly involving beans.
Me Grimlock say, G.I. Joes go home. This have Transformers planet. Make sure keep Cybertron safe. Build big space wall. And make Roll pay for it.
The next question. Cybertron's continued membership in the Council of Worlds has been a subject of some debate recently. What perspective do you, as well-educated and respected bots of science, bring to the debate? And you can answer the question too, Grimlock.
Goody! Me Grimlock says Cybertron don't need communists and Debbie Sun and other stupid worlds. Autobots tired of Gaza telling us what to do.
So, you're in favor of...
Cybrexit!
Why am I not surprised? I, on the other hand, believe that being a part of a greater council of worlds facilitates scientific inquiry, not to mention economic growth. I am in favor of the unfettered trade of services and goods, possibly involving beans.
Well, I shall have to cast my lot with Grimlock on this issue. The Council of Worlds has placed several rather onerous restrictions on what fields of inquiry are permissible. Why, Rhinox, are you not aware that the Eukaryote Convention limits all research into biomechanical fusion? If those had been in place, we'd have no Maximals like you, and no Predacons like our moderator.
Now, Brats, maybe Cybrexit not such a good idea after all.
That's hardly relevant, since Maximals and Predacons already exist. To make the change retroactive, one would have to steal a transwarp cruiser, travel back in time, and somehow alter the space-time continuum. Doing so, one would be elevated from the drudgeries of the mortal plane and achieve apotheosis, becoming as unto a living god.
Not enough!
Sorry. Next question. There seems to be an overwhelming consensus of the scientific community that the recent spate of acid rain and devastating winds is a direct result of Cybertronian industry. Where do you stand?
The science is settled. We should be looking at ways to reduce our silicon footprint.
Possibly involving beans?
Stop stealing my bits, Scrawny. I've got a chain gun and I'm not afraid to use it.
I'll have you know that I was a sniper with the Wreckers, albeit only briefly.
Oh, is this science chief thingy about who big is badass? Cause that ain't okay with me, Grimlock.
No!
Oh, you spoiled sports. Me and Grimlock think more acid rain a good thing. They get cheaper to fill up pool. Me and Grimlock love acid baths.
That's not how it works, you simpering saurian simpleton. But, to your point, Rhinox, I find it both arrogant and premature to declare the science settled. The entire point of scientific inquiry is to constantly check and recheck findings, always with a skeptical mind. I believe further study is warranted, and appropriate funding should be set aside for such.
Spoken like a boss who makes his living from government grants.
Better than being a Predacon criminal.
Is it criminal to want to reshape the destiny of your race? To mold its future for the betterment of all, in accordance with your singular vision?
Yes!
I'm starting to actively dislike all of you. Our next question concerns healthcare. Yes, Grimlock.
The Grimlock in favor of healthcare.
That's not the question. The question is, what can be done without rising healthcare costs?
I see healthcare costs as largely a function of demographics. Only a council-backed comprehensive warranty program can deal with these systematic issues. The largest of these, the Nucleon Healing Spark program.
Nucleon Healing Spark? NHS?
That's the one. As more and more G1ers approach the age of obsolescence, it's only natural that costs will rise, absent the NHS.
G1ers? Meaning Autobots and Decepticons?
Oh, he catches on quick.
These interruptions are really starting to chafe my horn.
Enough about your horn, Rhinox. Let's keep this 12A, shall we?
I find my opponent's assertion that the escalating level of cost can be traced to more Autobots and Decepticons reaching advanced age highly suspect. I find it far more likely that the Council-sponsored NHS favored by Maximals like Rhinox is to blame, by decoupling those who bear the cost from those receiving the services. A more free market approach would logically yield significant savings.
Big Grimlock surprised you one of those marketing types.
Well, that's because you haven't seen the size of my gun.
And you, Grimlock, how would you fix healthcare? Expand the NHS or try to save credits?
Big Grimlock say both. Bigger NHS and more savings.
Leave it to a dinosaur to not grasp the fundamentals of mathematics, economics, public policy. Let's just call it reality. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I accidentally insult you?
Unless my analysis is faulty, I suspect there was nothing accidental about it.
Big Grimlock lost.
There's a shocker. Next question. Ours is a violent species with advanced weaponry frequently developed and deployed. What is an accurate response?
I did previously mention the size of my enormous gun, correct?
Same here.
Big Grimlock no need guns. Much better to use big teeth to grind enemies to powder.
Yes, each of you is rather potent. But do you think the average citizen should be similarly armed?
Oh, absolutely not.
No way.
Big Grimlock not see the harm.
And Perceptor, Rhinox, you don't see that position as somewhat hypocritical?
I believe that with appropriate testing, we can screen out those who most likely are to use those various guns, bombs, missiles, grenades, mines, torpedoes, lasers, phasers, and sort of doomsday devices to ill effect.
There I disagree with you. While a certain level of armament may be appropriate, I fail to see why any private citizen would need to get their hands on, say, a solar harvester capable of blowing up the sun.
But what about hunting?
Hunting what? Death Stars?
If you outlaw doomsday devices, then only outlaws have doomsday devices.
But only an outlaw would want a doomsday advice. An outlaw or an irredeemable imbecile.
Big Grimlock kind of want one. And me not outlaw. What's second choice again?
Anyone else getting tired of this bozo?
Me Grimlock, not bozo.
No quoting Transformers the movie. You'll set up Perceptor.
Now, a cursory evaluation of Decepticon capabilities indicates a distinct tactical deficiency.
Nice pandering.
Apologies. I'll try to limit my pandering to remarks involving beans.
And my last question has been submitted by our host for the evening, a Mr. A. Master of Space-Time Albuquerque. How would you combat a monstrous being from beyond the multiverse with the power to literally warp reality itself?
That seemed oddly specific.
But I would ascertain the universe of origin and try to establish an intelligent dialogue.
Anyone listening to me?
No. Rhinox?
Chained up to doom, baby.
Guys, be serious. Or to this question that meets the eye.
Oh, that's it. You guys have about enough of this convention running day. You're making me dress up, you're making me dance, and now you're rewriting my script on the fly? No. Not gonna work. Not happening. I gave you guys a great script, and you're messing up with ad-libs, you're taking cheap references. No. If you can't stick to your lines, I'm gonna drive this script into the ground.
I knew it. The malevolent evil shows its true form. The monster, Sorensen.
Excuse me, sir, but we are currently...
Oh, you can shut up too.
Snake, listen to me. You need to get to Bellwood and infiltrate Undertown. Dark Chief Donald Anderson has been captured by Dr. Animo.
He told you this would happen. Grimlock smart. Grimlock
won't be held accountable for the universal destruction I forewarned you about. Wait, do I have a new brain?
No, I can't be embarrassed. I am Megatron, leader of the vicious... Not Prague.
Take course, failed. This is the end of our mission. Not even the combined force of the greatest scientific minds known to Cybertron can stop this threat now.
No, we're going to be a bigger disappointment than the Combiner Wars cartoon. Hold me. Hold me now.
This is it. This is the end.
It never ends.
Excuse me. Does anyone know what just happened?
It would seem that we were just saved by a small Earth child. How very animating.
Well, this seems rather anticlimactic.
Be Grimlock King, but small human is Grimlock's hero.
And so it was that despite all the power, size, and intellect of many of the greatest Cybertronians ever assembled, the universe and the audience's time was saved by a small child who could only get to bed once we